In the small drought-stricken village of Mbala, people had not seen rain for 3 months. The riverbeds were dry, the crops lay withered, and the children's laughter had turned into quiet whispers of hunger. But old grandmother Nia, the village storyteller, claimed there was hope. She told of a sacred drum hidden deep in the forest. When beaten with a pure heart, she said, the drum will call the clouds, and rain will fall. Many laughed at her except for Kofi, a thin, determined 12-year-old boy. His mother was sick, and his little sister hadn't eaten in 2 days. So one early morning, Kofi set out into the forest with only a calabash of water and a burning hope in his chest. The forest was not friendly. The trees whispered, the shadows stretched unnaturally, and at one point, Kofi met a giant tortoise. "Where are you going, boy?" the tortoise rumbled. "To find the drum that calls the rain," Kofi replied. The tortoise's eyes gleamed. "Many have tried. They take the drum, but no rain comes. You must offer something you love before the drum will answer." Kofi nodded and continued. Hours later, he reached a clearing where the sacred drum stood, carved from ancient wood, its surface shining as though it had been polished by 1,000 suns. He lifted the drumstick, but then remembered the tortoise's words, "Offer something you love." His only possession of value was the small carved bird his father had made before he died. It was his last memory of him. Kofi's hands trembled, but he placed the bird beside the drum. Then boom, he struck the drum. The sound rolled through the forest like thunder. Birds took flight. The wind rose. And from the far horizon, clouds gathered. By the time Kofi reached his village, the rain was falling in silver sheets, soaking the earth, filling the wells, and bringing life back to the fields. When the villagers asked how he had done it, Kofi only smiled and said, "Sometimes, to bring life to many, you must give up what you hold most dear."